ask, but like with 5 guys transferring out, what made you stick around at Ohio State?
Just the role and kind of what D planned for me next. The key points he got, he just wanted me to come in, be a more key point from last year. So that's really what I wanted to be in. And D and me have a great relationship. That's like kind of like family. So it was good to stay with him.
What kind of role do you envision for yourself this year?
Just more having the ball in my hand, executing, shooting more. Playing both sides of the court. Just all the above.
Devin, are you excited to have a bigger role this year? You really kind of came on near the end of the season. Mm-hmm. So are you excited to have that bigger role? And is there a little bit of nerves with that as well?
Yeah, I'm very excited actually to get the D trust me to come in the game and do those things for him. A little nerves. But this is what I wanted to do my whole life. So I'm ready for it. I've been putting work in for it.
Some of the changes this whole program has gone through since you started to now, how are you seeing everybody kind of come together? Is the chemistry starting to come together and all of that?
Yeah, for first day, it was a little hard because none of us really knew each other because like a whole new team already. But these past weeks, we've been hanging out, doing activities with each other, so it's been real fun, a good chemistry between all of us.
Have you started to work on more of your three-point shooting game? I'm sure you worked on it plenty last year too, but
yeah.
Are you trying to extend and take more?
Yeah, that's really the main focus point coming in next year is being able to shoot the ball at a high percentage, catch and shoot, coming off screen, just be able to shoot quicker and more efficient is my main goal, yeah.
Did Jamison give you any pointers from that? Obviously, you guys play the same position,
yeah.
and maybe it's a little different shooting as a taller guy than it is like as a guard.
He gave me some pointers, but just really worked out with him last year. He taught me a couple things, help my shot for sure.
When you look down low with all the guys they brought in, how are you meshing with them? What's it like to learn from them and work alongside them?
It's great working beside them. Micah coming in, a guy who had a lot of experience already, so learn from him, just learn from the new guys coming in, or even teaching them. Because I was here last year, teaching a couple points, but it's good how all of us can learn from each other, and we don't have like big egos where we can't listen to each other and learn from things. So it's great.
Do you feel like a leader on this team? I know you've only been here a year, but because you've been here, do you feel like a leader?
Yeah, a little bit because a lot of guys don't know what everything's going on. Me, Bruce, Evan. Main returning guys, so us three, just teaching them and showing them the way, kind of how D wants to do things.
And when you look at Diebler, what have you seen differently now that you've had a little bit of time to just go through practices with him, even away from games?
His energy, he just brings a lot of energy. He wants to get better every day. He definitely puts to work. So just seeing him, lead and kind of work us out a lot more is good.
Yeah, you just talked about the energy. We were here at practice last week, and we just noticed how crazy and fast-paced it was.
Yeah.
Is that something that you kind of embrace as a team? How does that?
Yeah, because last year we kind of started doing that, but started this year he really wants us to come in and bring a lot of energy. If we not bring energy, we're gonna get online, maybe run a couple times till we bring some energy. He really likes when all of us are engaged and want to go out there and compete, and that'd be the best part of practice.
Is it kind of weird to see your head coach just kind of pushing you guys around like that? What is that like for you?
He was kind of doing it last year, so it's not really new for me. I'm kind of used to it. So, but for the new guys, probably a little bit, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I guess sticking with Coach Tipo, you mentioned how he was pretty important to you last year. How would you describe your relationship with him?
Just connected, strong, be able to talk to each other like normal, human beings. It's not just a coach and a player. It's also be able to talk to them face to face about anything. So he's a good relationship with him for sure.
I'll ask, just making the transition from high school to college, what were your first, impressions of that, the first half of the season, when it was kind of hit or miss whether you're even going to get to play a lot of these games, and then things kind of changed for you in the second half of the year. Just your thought about that transition, I guess.
I kind of liked it because, coming in, D was my recruiter. So, a lot of the stuff he said, I wanted. We talked a lot about, plays and stuff like that. So him becoming coach and him trusting me, him already having that trust and putting me in, I was faithful for sure.
Yep. And then when he takes over, he's a coach in his own right. He wants to do things his way. And he started playing you a little bit more, and you responded and had made some shots and justified that. Just your last 10, 12 games, do you feel like you showed started to show what you're capable of doing, I guess? Or how do you feel the end of the season went for you?
I think it went better from the beginning of the season. I feel like I came in, showed what I can do, a little bit what I can do, but, still a lot more to show for sure.
Devin, you go. Devin, Coach Diebler was talking about how physical Colin White is. What have you seen from Colin just so far as a freshman?
Yeah, a young guy coming in, he definitely got a lot of heart, a lot of momentum coming in because he played hard for sure in the weight room and on the court too.
And then what have you seen from Junie?
Shooter, always been a shooter, a great shooter. Definitely comes in and put the work in for sure.
Aaron and Sean are a couple of five-star guys transferring in. Do you see the potential that made them five-star talents? What have you seen from them so far in workouts?
Yeah, I for sure see the potential. I see, them coming in, bringing that energy, bringing that what they learn from different schools coming in, just teaching things and just being a better player. So for sure, I definitely see them coming in. They put in a great energy, great work. Teach us a couple of things, the young guys. So it's good.
Devin, I got one. Being from here, this is wanted to go to this school. You've been here a year now, and of course, it didn't go the way that you guys wanted. How badly do you want to get this program back on track, being an Ohio kid and leaving that legacy of getting things back where they should be?
Really badly. First coming here, I always wanted to leave a legacy. This is the perfect opportunity, and we all want the same thing. We all want to win so badly, and that's like our main focus. Like our main goal is, we need to win. We need to not even be better from last year, just be better as a team and just get better every day, and so we can win a lot more games than last year for sure. So we all really want it bad.
How do you not let that get overwhelming?
I feel like, everybody just wants to win, but it's also like we all talk about it, we all like sit down and talk about what we want to do. We in practice, just being there for each other. So I think our connectionness just makes us more efficient. All right.